everybody, Jedd Johnson here from dieselcrew.com. I hope you're doing well. Just threw some pork on the grill here and I thought maybe I'd do another episode of Cooking with Napalm. Before I get to this, please bear with me as the dog is going insane behind me. But let's go ahead and get started. So this first question was in reference to a video I did probably a couple months ago where I was lifting a block weight with chains attached to it. So it's from James Fortner. He says, I'm curious, are you trying to just add weight? If not, then the chains are out of place, I think. I thought you're just trying to grip heavier. If that's the case, chains will not help unless used to add weight, unless the goal is to grip and stand up like a deadlift. So I tried to explain this to him in the comments section, but I'm not sure it got over real well. So, yeah, the objective is always to be able to grip more weight, heavier lifts, and stand to the upright position with them. You can use chains two different ways. The way that I was using them was I was attaching the weight to the block weight, and then as I would lift, those chains would gradually come off the floor. So I believe those were 14-pound chains. So the full length of the chain would be 14 pounds. I'm only lifting it so that the implement comes to about waist height. So I'm not getting the full chain off the ground. So not by any means was I getting 28 pounds added. However, I probably was getting about 8 or 10 pounds per chain. So there might have been 16 to 20 pounds additional added onto the block weight at lockout. I found this is a very effective way to train. Now the other way to do that is you can attach it so that all of the chain is on there at once. And I think this is what he's talking about. If I'm looking to add 14 pounds of chain and I'm doing that and I don't get all the chain off the floor, then I'm not getting 14 pounds of chain, and I understand that. However, I am getting additional weight much further than just what the block weight is weighing itself. So if I wanted to get the entire chain on there, I would have to connect all of it from the very get-go. For something like that, I wouldn't use chain. I would actually do a drape weight. And what that is, you take a cord or a wire or something, you connect two plates with the wire, and then you drape it over the block weight and lift it like that. So that way, from the moment you're gripping it until the moment you pick it up, the implement weighs X, whatever it usually weighs, plus the weight added. So you would have the cord short enough so that when you drape it, it's not slack. It's going to be hanging right there in a position where that 10 pounds that I've added is in my hand from the moment that it breaks off the ground. So if that's what you're talking about, James, I'm right there with you. But actually, it is a great method to have chains hanging from the implement. And then if you're working with a blob, say it's a 40-pound blob, as you lift, the chains start coming off the ground, and what you have in your hand is a 40-pound blob that now weighs 45, 50 pounds. And most people, you'll see, as they can break the weight off the ground, but they can't lock it out. So this is a great way to train your hands to pull more weight to lockout. So I hope this has cleared up the confusion, James. If not, please feel free to leave a comment here below the video, and I'll go into more detail. But otherwise, guys, I hope this has been helpful. Now, before I burn these up, I better let you go. But if there's any other questions you have, please feel free to leave a comment here on my channel. I appreciate it. And all the best in your training, everybody. Make sure to subscribe. See ya.